that had the show at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It was so many people that I felt like Adam was on the right track when it came to building something, but at almost every pinnacle of every era.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Adam22, the No Jumper podcast mastermind and show presenter, has recently spoken out about his ailing media brand, which is now going through trying financial times. In response to the situation, the enterprise has laid off many of the employees and shifted to a smaller operational scale. This revelation was made public with an ongoing lawsuit in the backdrop. The lawsuit was not only further depreciating the value of the company, the lawsuit itself was brought on by a former employee. Pulling the rug from under No Jumper's feet was mainly due to the Instagram shutting down. The action came as an unprecedented turn after the platform had been a major source of income for nearly 10 years through sponsored posts.
That had the show at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It was so many people that I felt like Adam was on the right track when it came to building something, but at almost every pinnacle of every era, whether it was at the end of the day when Yaz and OT Genesis had their situation, when it was AD, and then when Flacco came along. And I think Flacco, personally, I'm just keep it 1,000. I think that Flacco's outgrown the platform. Like what he does and what he's doing on his YouTube is superseding what he does on that platform, because he gets to give his own thoughts and his own vision. And I think that, like, see, me personally, I don't have that dream. I don't have the dream of like creating this media conglomerate where I have multiple shows under me from other people. I don't care about none of that shit. I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I want to do, and people who enjoy what it is that I do can enjoy that with me and go along on this journey with me. But there's also blurring and crossing lines. I mean, like all that porn shit. Like, to me, that shit just goofy. Now, don't get me wrong. Every grown man and shook the dice before. Every grown man gets money, but I don't want that from my hip hop platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that from whoever I'm getting my music information from, and I'm getting my culture information from. Because let's get one thing in perspective. Even though he's not the guy I look for hip hop culture, if you put people on your platform, then I'm looking to them for it. I don't want that line blurred between. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't care to hear what porn stars have to say, and you can take that however you want. I care to, like, people care to see what they do, but nobody cares to hear what they really want to say. And if people want to have platforms for that, then you should separate the two. But once you start blurring that, the shit just turned goofy. It turned into a bunch of goofiness. Then it was like, you know, the kid who talk with Pop Smoke. I mean, the kid that was talking about Pop Smoke. Now, the thing about that is like, all right, then it's, oh, well, people interview people who get in a crime all the time. Yeah, when we talking about like true crime stories and all of that, this is something that's extremely fresh. This is something that still affects people daily. That's not hip hop culture to talk to the person who took somebody else's life in hip hop culture. That's not hip hop culture. That's just criminal activity. You know what I mean? Like, that's just criminal activity. It's not like this dude was a rival rapper or something and they had some rap battle that led to violence. This was just somebody being a hater. And I also want to point out the fact that, as much as I love my West Coast brothers and sisters, there needs to be a lot of rebranding. A lot of rebranding. And shouts out to the ones that get it right. My brother DJ Head, Curtis King, I said, you know, Leakers, well, just incredible. You know what I mean? DJ Sour Milk, Big Boy. It's so many people that get it right. But for the independent media, there has to be, I feel like the independent media in LA, shouts out to my sis Gina Views too, because she does a great job. But the independent media in LA, there has to be some sort of way where, like, I don't know, y'all got to do some damage control. Because all of the stuff that's coming out between all this extortion plots and, you know, people doing hood vlogs. I seen Brandon Buckingham and did another vlog. And listen, I'm not even knocking Brandon Buckingham at this point, because if y'all niggas is silly enough to act stupid on camera, somebody got to film it. Somebody got to monetize it. You feel me? But all of this stuff, it just reeks of hate, whether y'all choose to realize it or not. I don't get hate when I'm in the West Coast or LA, so to speak. Let me speak about LA specifically. I don't get hate when it's time to go to LA. Like Schoolboy Q said, go to your hotel, go get something to eat, go to places where things is fun. I hit my spots. I go hit Union. I go hit Undefeated, Supreme. You You know what I'm saying? I go get me some sushi from Sugarfish, or I go hit Katana. Like, it's so many different places that you could go to have fun. But I also get the aspect of people exploiting the ones who want to make a mockery of their culture. I get that wholeheartedly. But all the media mixed with all of these indictments, it just paints hater. Whether you like it or not. I'm not calling it that. I'm just saying that y'all look like major haters. And even though where Adam22 didn't say that No Jumper is stopping, he just said that he has to recalibrate and reconfigure. And I think, again, you got to go back to quality versus quantity. On one hand, you hire any and every media personality, or not even personalities. I just think at one point in time, it's just like, yo, oh, you gangbang? Like, the qualifications for being on No Jumper is, what hood you from? Like, for real. Like, it got to be to that point at this time. It's like, what hood you from? Oh, all right, word. You got problems with them? Oh, do you mind talking to? Like, how does the job interview process go to be a media personality on No Jumper? But it has to be some sort of recalibration. It has to be some sort of recalibration. And from the things that's stemming from it, even down to, you know, the stuff that Brick Baby's going through, Loose Cannon, or like, I'm laughing because post all of these niggas getting locked up, post all of them getting locked up, it seems like a lot of people are not learning a lesson. I myself am not facing any indictments and don't plan to be facing any indictments because I don't commit any criminal activity. But let's say I was a criminal and I committed criminal activity and I had an open case in the federal government. I'm fighting against the federal government, who has a 97 to a 99. Everybody always say 99, but 97, whatever. They have a high conviction rate. The last thing I'd be doing is letting anybody tape my phone calls so we could put it up so people could hear what I think. We are at a point where content, YouTube views, any type of views, Patreons, whatever, has become more important than people's freedom. And that's not from my standpoint. It's the proof that we're seeing on a daily basis. Daily basis. I was always taught that if you was indulging in any criminal activity, nobody was supposed to know other than the people that you was dealing with. And at the point where you were dealing with them and y'all are dealing with each other, whoever gets caught has to be responsible for their own actions. We are in a time where a crime gets, and by no means am I saying that crime is cool, because it's not cool at all. I just feel like y'all niggas will run to anything that's going to get you attention. At the point where we're at now is, or if I commit a crime, I'm going to let y'all know who did it, how I did it, who's responsible for it, how much I'm responsible for. And I know that you could look at it and say, oh, I'm just doing it for the views of the... Nah, because once people start taking, oh, word. Remember I said that before. Niggas look, oh, word. Oh, that's what you went to? Oh, word. Y'all get locked up. But yo, listen, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole No Jumper debacle, this whole situation. Other than